we're going to play a little game with you guys.
Uh-oh.
So I have the 10 most expensive sports memorabilia items ever sold at auction.
Something's golf related.
No.
Oh.
I'm going to get you to guess the money for how much that they sold for.
Price is right?
Yeah, well, Price is Right rules?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go Price is Right rules. All right.
Dang it, Bob.
So what I'll do is I'll give you the item.
Okay.
Then you guys got to tell me what it sold for. And if it's something I think needs a little more explaining, because there's a couple of these that I wasn't even sure of who the person was. So we're going to start, and we're starting with the lowest, and we're going to work our way up to the highest. So this first one is the one that sold for the least amount of money. And starting at 10, which is pretty appropriate because we're in St. Louis, is Mark McGwire's 70th home run ball in 1998. How much do you think that sold for?
It's $2.8 million.
You go 2.8?
Yeah.
Paul, what are you thinking?
I was thinking way lower than that. I was thinking like 500.
$500?
Yeah, I don't know why, but
You might have this in the bag,
Yeah, I
brother.
think it does.
I think I actually knew this one. I think I read something that the dude Mark McGwire wanted his ball back, and
He just wouldn't.
yeah, he wouldn't meet the guy. The guy wanted to meet him.
Yeah.
And he wouldn't
because
meet
Mark
him.
wasn't offering him any money.
So the guy kept the
Yeah.
ball. And
What's
sold it for
your
an
actual
outrageous
guess?
amount.
What was yours again?
I said
2.8.
2.8 mil.
3.2.
The answer is $3 million.
Okay.
So you went over. He got it. So that's
Fair.
a point for Greg.
I knew it was I knew it was around 3 million, and I didn't want to go over.
Well,
Also-
also, we started the lowest, so I was like, oh.
So it can only go
low
higher
ball.
from $3 million.
Unfortunately, I got the ball part right, but the low part wrong.
I've also adjusted for inflation for all of these, so we can
Okay.
know how much money it would be in modern
Oh, cool.
currency. So that was in 98. Adjusted for inflation, that's $5.8 million.
Okay.
Fun fact, the comic creator Todd McFarlane was the person who bought that ball, the guy who made like Spawn and wrote for Spider-Man.
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
Not so fun fact, the value of the ball has plummeted to around $300,000 since the sale due to the whole steroid
Oh,
scandal
yeah, I'm
and
sure.
people breaking his record. It's the only item on this list that's gone down in value. Moving on to number 9. This is Doc Adams' The Law of Baseball. So let me give you a little, because I didn't know who this was at the beginning either. So Doc Adams started playing baseball in the 1940s, and he helped create the shortstop position and change the rules of baseball to make more modern standards. So he did things like set how far the bases are apart
Okay.
and stuff like that made it more modern than how a baseball originally was. So his laws that they implemented sold in 2016. You went first last time. Paul, what's your guess?
Give me a second here.
What's the item again?
It is
Just-
Doc Adams' Laws of Baseball,
Laws
so
of
like the
Laws of
manuscript.
Got it.
Yeah.
The actual writings.
Yes. So some crazy baseball fans paid a bunch of money for this.
I'm thinking somewhere in like 5.5 mil.
You go 5.5.
Yeah.
Greg, what are you thinking?
3.9.
It is 3.2. You both went
Dang
over.
it.
Fuck.
No points awarded. So that was sold in 2016, and if we adjust for inflation, that is $4.26 million. If we have a tie
And has
like
that gone up in value other than inflation?
I'm not sure how much these items are worth on the market now.
Okay.
It seems like a lot of these things, a lot of them were purchased recently, and I don't think these people have any intent
Okay.
to sell them.
Yeah, I wouldn't either if I
Yeah.
bought
Guesses
something
are
like that.
even over on the inflation part. Like-
Yeah, right. If you're over on both of them, I'm counting it no points. But if somebody's closer to the inflated number, I'll give it to them.
I don't want to do this, but
Appreciate it.
if you gave us the most expensive one, we'd at least have a range, and we could base it off that. But that's not how this works.
No,
So-
that's not what
But
I
that
was
would
thinking.
only help you at the beginning because the most expensive one's like insane. So you would have no reference. You know what I mean?
Got it.
All right. 8. James Naismith's The Founding Rules of Basketball. So this is the person who invented basketball. He originally wrote the rules back in 1891.
On a
And this-
napkin at a bar.
No.
The napkin sold for.
So this was sold in 2010. Greg, how much money do you think it was worth?
I'm gonna say 4 million.
$4 million?
I'll knock it down a little bit and go, for my last guess, that is 5.
5? All right. So it sold for $4.3 million. That point goes to Greg again. If we adjust that for inflation from 2010, it is $6.2 million.
I'm close to that when I win.
which half point for Paul. Also, get used to hearing this name because he's on here a bunch.
Okay.
The 7th rated is Babe Ruth's World Series ring and transaction document between the Yankees and the Red Sox.
Together.
Together. Everything was together.
Okay.
So this was sold in 2017. Paul, what's your guess?
5.8.
5.8.
$1, Bob.
$4.32 million. So Greg Price has righted you. What a scumbag. All right.
4.8, you said?
Yeah. So it was 4.32.
Oh, okay.
But the person who sold this item, it was Charlie Sheen,
Really?
had the ring and the transcript.
I won't do that to you again, Paul. Sorry.
Adjusted value is 5.5 million in
Okay.
today's currency.
Got the adjusted.
And here he is again, a 1928 Babe Ruth, New Jersey Yankees jersey, sold in 2019.
Unsigned?
Unsigned. It's just a jersey. It was the one that was in like the baseball museum.
$4.5 million.
Okay, 4.5.
4.7.
4.7. Paul takes you this time. It's $5.64 million in 2019. Adjusted, that's $6.94 million.
Got you this time, jerk.
All right. And this is probably my second favorite item that's on the list, but this one's pretty cool. So at the 5th, right in the middle, we got Muhammad Ali's Rumble in the Jungle belt, sold in 2022. The Rumble in the Jungle was a heavyweight championship match between George Foreman and Muhammad Ali, where Muhammad Ali won by knockout in the 8th round, and it was held in Africa. It was like a huge deal. So this is like an important championship.
Yeah, that's cool.
So 2022, Paul went first last time, right? No, he went second. You're up.
All right, 1 second. I'm feeling 5.9.
5.9.
This is item number 5, right?
This is item number 5.
I'm going to say 6.9.
It is 6.18 million. Paul takes that one. Don't call it a comeback.
Suck it.
All right,
Well,
and
I
then
won't.
This was 2022. This is 2022, so the adjusted worth is 6.94.
Okay.
So not too much change there. So now we're in the top 4.
Paul, it's 3-2, and we both got a blank on number 9.
I'll take it.
Number 4, it's Diego Maradona's Hand of God jersey. Are you aware of what that is? It's like
I
one of the
know
most
the
famous.
Soccer
Hand of
jersey,
God.
yeah.
Yeah, one of the most famous
Yeah.
moments in soccer. It's in reference to the 1986 Argentina versus England World Cup quarterfinal, where Maradona clearly used his hand to score a goal, but they let it stand. Argentina went on to win that game 2-1. But this was sold in 2022. Greg, how much money do you think it was sold for?
$7 million.
7?
7.4.
He's going to take you because it's 9.3 mil.
The jump on those.
Good job.
And then the adjusted amount would be $11.3 million. Now, here's my favorite item on the list. Number 3.
Something Kobe related?
No.
No.
Close. It's Michael Jordan's 1998 NBA Finals Bulls jersey.
Ooh.
Sold last year in 2023. So this is the Last Dance jersey.
Okay.
It's the jersey he wore. It's the last one in the last game where he won his last championship, and it was the last playoff game he ever played in. So 2023, you guess now, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
20.
20 mil?
Yes.
Greg, what do you think?
I'm going to say 15 mil.
15? Okay, so you're both way over.
Okay.
So I'm going to give you guys a chance to re-guess.
What was your guess?
I said
He
15,
said 15.
and we're both way over.
12 mil?
Okay.
I'm going to say 10 million.
10.1 million. Greg takes that one, but I'll
Fair.
give you a half point because I... All right.
I'll write that at 1/2.
So we're in the top 2. This one was number 1 for like 2 years,
Okay.
and then the last one like just blows everything out of the water. So keep that in mind as we move down the list. But the number 2 spot is the 1952 Topps Mickey Mantle rookie card. So this baseball card had a grade of 9.5, which was the most mint condition of the most coveted card in all of sports memorabilia. Only 2,000 of them exist, and less than 20 have been graded over an 8. So this is like the
Wow.
premier baseball card. You guess first.
And the last one was
Last one was 10.1 mil.
1. I couldn't imagine buying a piece of paper for more than $10
It's
million.
literally a piece of cardboard, and It's outrageous.
Comics have sold for more than 10 mil. I'll say
I
that.
know. It's just that's
Yeah, but
crazy.
There's like stuff. There's like a story at least. I guess there's like stats on these, but
Yeah, but for what, half a season? Or
pretty much.
Yeah.
His rookie season.
I'm gonna go with $13 million.
13. All right, Bo. What do you think?
16?
16. You are both over,
Okay.
but you said 13.
Yeah.
We said the tiebreaker was going to be for the adjusted value. If you're
Correct.
under, the adjusted value is 13.6.
Okay.
It sold in 2022 for 12.6.
Give him the other half of that point.
Give him the other half of that point. You got a full point. All right, boys. So this is the big one. This is the most expensive sports memorabilia item ever sold.
If
80
you,
mil.
Paul, if you get this right, we tie
Okay.
because I have I have 5, but 2 of them are halves. So it's 4-3. I'm winning.
So we can do this.
So there's a
Paul goes
chance.
first this time, right?
yes.
Okay. So it's the 1932 Babe Ruth called shot jersey. So the called shot happened in Game 3 of the 1932 Yankees-Cubs World Series, where in the 5th inning, Babe Ruth stepped up to bat and just pointed deep to center field and spanked the fuck out of the ball. Crushed it.
Deep
Absolutely.
to-
home run.
deep to center.
23 mil.
Oh. $24.
You're never, you're not gonna believe this, but it's $24.1 million
Yes!
sold this year. We have ourselves a winner. Congratulations.
I'll get you
Greg.
next time.
Well played.
Thank you. What do I get?
You get bragging rights over Paul.
Yes.
You get all 10 of these items.